Hello world and good afternoon. It's almost 2 o'clock. Alex and I just went for a walk. I did my little workout and now I think I'm finally gonna have some sort of a lunch. We still have some hot dogs from yesterday, so I think I might want to cook one of those up and have that. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, and it gets them out of the house. I've been eating a bit like poo lately and I just can't seem to shake it, which is kind of what happens once you get into a unhealthy eating habit, is that you just then start to crave those unhealthy foods. So I'm going to see if I can't reroute that in the future a little bit and try and make some healthier choices. Try and plan out more of my lunches and that sort of thing and see if I can't fix it, help it, make a change for the better. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I'm gonna put up that mirror that I got yesterday because I just started to get ready and was like, oh, I really want to use my mirror, and I was like, well, why don't I just put it up? So it's gonna go in this space here. I just gotta get it up there. And the only thing I'm using is like one of these little picture hangers, so we're gonna hope for the best. Cool, so I think that's good. There's like tons of fingerprints on it from moving it all the time, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's not like perfectly centered. I mean, I guess you can't really like center it, but I love the like shape of it. I think it's beautiful. Right, so it's time to film now. I think I'm gonna film an empties video, but I wanted to get my backup battery and my little focusing stick, I would call it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's just like...
So, because I sit so far away from the camera, I need something to focus it. So, I sit probably right here. So you can see the camera is all the way over there, and I have my mirror back here so I can see my viewfinder, and I use this, which is like a curtain rod of sorts, so I can reach that little button. Oh, and it's not easy. There. And that's how I focus myself when I'm alone and filming. Merp, lots of laundry, merp, merp. Laundry, never ending. Like cleaning my kitchen. It just never ever ends. So it's 7:12. Wanted to note, Alex is making me starve and run errands with him. Just kidding. I wanted to come. We have no idea what to do for dinner. Probably just gonna do some pasta or something. And we had to run the trash out and run to the mail and drop some stuff off. And he said, do you want to come with? And I was like, okay. So we're gallivanting and roaming in the moon. If you can't see it. It's in the trees. It's right there. It's beautiful though. It's getting fuller and looking mighty glorious. There it is. There is the moon. Oh, the moon. It's so pretty. We're driving so you can't see it. For some reason, whenever people close doors, like if I'm the only one left sitting in the car and the door shuts, it just hits my inner ear like crazy. I can just feel it so much, and it just I don't know, I don't like it. And now I'm just sitting in a car that I can't move. It's got one of the key fobs, so I've got like ghost driver right now. The car's on, but if I was need to move it in an emergency situation, I wouldn't be able to. Well, I'm assuming I could hop over and attempt to drive a stick, but Alex has the key fob, so if it were ever to shut off, I would not be able to turn it back on. which is just, I don't know, just a weird predicament. I always run through like panic scenarios, like what would you do in the worst case scenario? I don't know why I do it. Just something that happens in my brain as I always think about like, okay, if the worst were to happen right now, what would I do? So that's kind of how that thought came about, like, oh, if I needed to move this car, I couldn't, even though it's currently running. One, I don't know how to drive a stick. Two, just because of the key fob thing, if he had left with the key fob, me in the car, it's just complicated. I don't know. It's just how my brain works and what I'm thinking about right now. Yay, I'm not starving anymore. Spaghetti for dinner. And see, everything is a mess. And it's driving me nuts, but I also don't really have the energy to fix it, so it's kind of a conundrum. And now I'm going to I found the remote. Dinner is done. TV has been watched. It's almost 10 o'clock, so we are going to head to bed. I have work tomorrow, and we have soccer tomorrow. We got things going on, and hopefully I will see you guys then.